What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate.
Yo.
I have an addiction to brake fluid. But I can stop at any time.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, I got one more. I got one more. What kind of shoes do ninjas wear?
Slippers.
Sneakers.
Oh, that's really punny. We should call this. We should rename the show Two Fat Dads.
All right, let's start the show. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of April 27th. And this is the one. This is the one that Nostradamus was like, April 27th, 2022 will be the biggest.
It's not, though. It's big.
It's not, but it's comparative to previous weeks.
100%.
We have not had a week like this in a very long time. We are pulling, I believe, 13 books, and usually that's the norm on this show. But as of late,
5, 6, 7.
It's been 5, 6, 7. So this is a big week for us. So let's just get to it. Stop the rambling. We're going to kick it off like we always do with our X books, and that is Knights of X, issue number 1 from Teenie Howard. I have been waiting forever for this book.
Forever and ever. Yep.
It's just, we've been like, ever since Inferno, or really before Inferno, we've been waiting for this new team that was Excalibur, but now is Knights of X. And, you know, dare I say, outside of Immortal X-Men, this, to me, is the most highly anticipated X book for me in Destiny of X, because I enjoyed Excalibur. I am one of very few people that actually enjoyed Excalibur with Teenie Howard on it.
Nope, I enjoy Excalibur too. And if you didn't, then I think you might have missed the point.
You do pants. You do.
I don't know if you do pants. I'm just saying you missed the point because it's a good book.
It is a good book, and you know, I think the only thing I would say is I kind of don't want Gambit on the team, but there's rumor.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
There's rumor that he might be going away, so we'll see.
Where is he going?
Dead. Anyway, next we've got Sabretooth, issue number 3. Sabretooth and the other mutants that have been put in the pit, but the ones that you don't know about are currently beginning to rebel, or they may be making their way out of the pit to make a statement. And you know, going against the contract that Doug has set up with Sabretooth and Krakoa, I don't know. There's some interesting stuff going in here. Will it change the game? Who knows? But it's been fun for me.
Yeah, I need to get caught back up. I missed issue 2, so we'll see.
Issue 2 didn't hit as well as I thought it was going to, but it was still interesting. So I'm just, like I said, I want to see where we're going from here.
Yeah, me too.
All right, after that, we've got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1 from Zeb Wells and John Romita Jr. It's a $5.99 issue, so it's a big, thick boy. You know, I'm giving it a shot. I jumped on Nick Spencer's run halfway through and was like, I'm out. And I just don't know. I trust Zeb Wells. I don't trust John Romita Jr. And that's my personal, view or opinion. I'm not trying to say, hey, don't pick this up because John Romita Jr.'s art is trash. I'm not saying that. I'm just not as keen to his artwork.
Yeah, for sure.
But even as a Spider-Man fan, this issue has to move the heavens for me to continue to read it. Because I'm just worried. I'm genuinely worried. I don't want to read 0.5 issues. I don't want to read massive events, and that's all Spider-Man does.
Yes, it certainly is. And my God, have you seen the variant covers for this?
Yeah, there's actually a couple that I'm
Sure, there are. Yes,
there's a lot.
the Ryan Gonzalez, that's the Black Cat one.
Yep.
100%. The Momoko one, yes. The Del Auto ones, they're great. I'm not saying they're not good. There's a ton of good ones, but there's like 80 covers.
Yeah,
Like seriously,
I'm scrolling right now. Like, I mean, you go past the list of cover artists and writers in editorial. You get into the comments,
yeah.
and that's now this Peach Momoko right here.
Yeah, the Peach is nice. The Ryan Gonzalez is definitely my favorite.
Ryan Gonzalez. Which one's that?
Two down from the Peach, or one down, just
one down from the Peach. Oh, this one with Black Cat.
Yeah, that's the one that's the girl that's been doing the back rows.
Oh, okay. I'm digging this Symbiote Spider-Man, which is the Joe Joska. I mean, there are people here that I'm like, I don't even know who these people are. Oh, nice. And I had this one, the Del Auto B variant, as my cover for my phone for a while, but you're right. Almost 80 covers. What? I mean, a lot of them are like virgin, but still, that's too much. We're in the middle of a fucking paper shortage, guys. Let's tone it down.
Let's tone it down a little bit.
But it is what it is. Again, I hate to say it, but it's going to have to fucking move the earth and the heavens and even hell for me to... I've lost a lot of faith in Spider-Man, and I hate saying that. I hate it, but we'll see.
I agree.
Next up, we've got Thor issue 24 Legacy 750. It is a $9.99 issue.
Oh God, another oversized issue. Yay!
I just want to read Donny Cates' story. I know that there have been a bunch of creators on Thor that have been absolutely fantastic. I don't care. I just want to read Thor and Downey's run and just stick to it.
I see. I very much disagree with you because Walt Simonson is doing a Beta Ray Bill story on here. So yes, 100%.
I know. I don't want to pay $9.99.
No, I don't either. 100%. I don't either. But it should have just been a $4.99. Just the Donny Cates story and then the Walt Simonson. That's it. I don't need the
Wait, don't need Jason Aaron,
Michaels. Huh?
You need Jason Aaron?
I mean, I was just trying to be succinct.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
I also would like the Jason Aaron and Al Ewing story. Tom DeFalco, J. Michael Straczynski, Dan Jurgens. No, none of those. But, so half of them.
Yeah, and then we know it's not going to be in a premium format. It's going to be a shitty, thick thing that won't...
Especially with what's going on now. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to be one of the worst things we've ever seen.
I hate that we're so jaded now. We're 3 years in and now we're like, yeah.
I mean, it's an objective thing though. It's like paper quality is paper quality, right?
No, I agree. We're not bitching about stupid what the comic skaters complain about. We're actually talking about the product. I want to chef kiss it, okay, but we can't. Next up, we have Alien issue number 11 from Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Yes, so we're still on the arc where it seems like now we know for sure that Sanctuary, the word I'm looking for, the settlement, sorry, the new settlement, religious settlement, has been purposely sabotaged. And so it looks like, I believe this is the final issue of this arc. Let me double check though. Oh no, this is the penultimate. This is part 5 of 6 of this one. This has been great. This whole run has been great. It's even with not my favorite art on the interiors. The covers have been great. Guru EFX does really good coloring, and then Philip Kennedy Johnson, of course. I really enjoy his style and his way that he sort of weaves action and ethics all into one. It's always a nice treat.
Nice. All right. Speaking of Philip Kennedy Johnson, we've got Action Comics, Superman Action Comics, 1042.
Mm,
The
look at that
cover,
cover.
but it's not the interiors, right? Or no, he is in there. Federici.
Um, yeah, he's the interiors here.
Oh, so he came back. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
it's getting weird. I don't know
it
why
is
they're
getting weird, and
outsourcing it.
I'm kind of losing. I feel like I'm losing focus on the story a little bit.
So this is the final issue of World Saga.
But then what?
Well, then the next thing, which is just essentially a continuation of the story.
With Superman dead,
No.
but he's gonna die.
Who? What? No. What are you talking about?
We'll get there.
Oh.
Dark Knights of Steel, issue number 6. We got Tom Taylor's limited series, issue 6. We're halfway through. My only criticism of this book is that it reads incredibly too fast, but the story is beyond compelling. And the artwork is fantastic. So just like slow down. You've got 12 issues.
Yeah, I feel like once it's all together, it's not going to feel that way.
I agree, but I just want to live in the story. And there are some issues of comics that we read where you just, when you end it, you're like, oh my god, that was this is why I got into comics.
I agree.
And this book literally has that, except for the fact that it just feels
too fast.
Just it's done, and I'm like, oh no, slow down, like enjoy it.
I
But
agree.
it looks like Superman and Batman will be going head to head here soon.
Let's see.
All right, after that, we have Deathstroke, issue number 8, or Deathstroke Inc., issue number 8. This is the first issue that we have picked up of this book because it is indeed part of the Shadow War, and it is part 3. We'll see if I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant because I have tie-in burnout from all the DC and Marvel tie-ins. So please, Williamson, make this worth my time. Don't make me feel like if I hadn't read the past 8 issues that I already kind of feel a little bit lost because we have this company, this organization that Deathstroke is in charge of, and if you don't know anything about it, you're kind of already a little lost. So
yeah,
I guess I'm asking too much.
I was actually hoping that DC would possibly add all of the first 6 or 7 issues onto DC Unlimited, just so people like us could get caught up on the story. But it seems like that's not going to happen. The first 2 issues, I think, are on there, and that's it.
All right. Well,
but
let's see.
We'll see, yeah. Of course, the trade doesn't come out till August, like way after we need it.
It's all backwards.
It is.
All right, after that, we have Detective Comics issue 1059. This is the last arc for Tamaki until... Who's taking over again?
Ram V.
Ram V, that's right. Ram V is taking over. And I am very excited, but I am a little bummed that Tamaki's out. But I just, for me, again, you may be different. Ever since, was it Mora? Who's writing or doing?
Mora, yeah, Dan Mora.
When Dan Mora left to do World's Finest, it kind of it hurt the book for me, in my opinion, a little bit. I was kind of like, oh, that was really good, and now we're kind of like just kind of pushing it off, and that's how I feel like we're kind of going into this last arc. Like, yeah, let's just do the Riddler really quick, and then we'll get to Ram V's really cool arc. You know what I mean? And that's kind of disappointing because I really, since we jumped on DC and we jumped on Tamaki's run, it's been fun, and I hope it doesn't go out with just a little whimper, you know?
Yeah. I hope it doesn't either. And what's really kind of disappointing, at least for me, is I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's. So they were talking about Ivan Race coming back on. Reese Race. I don't remember how he's saying his last name. Coming back on. I can't tell if he's on all 3 issues or if it's David Lapham that does.
Just jumping different every issue. We're jumping a new artist.
This is also being co-written by Nadia Shamas as well. So I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm not familiar with her work, but if you know who she is, then that might be of interest to you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the final 3-issue arc for our Maki run on Detective.
Yeah. All right. Now, speaking of death with Superman, we have Justice League issue number 75, Death of Justice League. Couldn't even let Michael Bendis finish the story. Williamson literally had to take over the last issue of his run to get us ready for Dark Crisis. And we've asked this question numerous times since this issue and Dark Crisis has been announced is, what are we doing? What are we doing with these characters, these A-list characters, and with their other books like Action Comics and Detective Comics? Are we going to have some cohesiveness to whoever's taking over their roles? Do we really know what's going on? Is this really the death of the Justice League? It would appear that it is.
It is for now.
This has got me all kinds of weird. Like, I know Marvel does some weird shit with their events, right? But DC, man, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. Another oversized issue, by the way. $6, $5.99.
I don't know. I mean, I'm picking it up.
This week's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But I'm gonna pick this one up because I want to read it. I want to be in. I'm gonna say something.
Oh, he's gonna say it. I can't.
What am I gonna say?
I literally have no idea.
I am hesitant to pick up the tie-ins, but at least this is like a tie-in that I feel like you genuinely need to read to get into Dark Crisis. But if we do DC solicitations for July, I can tell you right now, I'm not picking up a lot of the tie-ins like I did with Death Metal. I think I'm sticking to just the A books for Dark Crisis, and outside of this one.
See, and it's funny because I feel the complete opposite. So I think maybe I'll be the one that does the big journey this time.
Hey, we'll flip it because I did it and I was like, I don't know. I mean, there were a couple tie-ins that I liked, but for the most part, I think I could have just read the A book and be fine.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see if there's enough that intrigues me.
Right. All right. After that, we have Shadow War Part 4, Robin issue number 13 from Williamson is busy this week.
Yes.
We got a lot going on. Again, Shadow War has been fun. Robin has been fun. And I really hope Shadow War doesn't get this book off its tracks, if that makes any sense. Because I was really vibing where we were going. I liked it. So I just hope Shadow War doesn't derail it too much.
Yeah, I'm actually curious what the future of this book holds after this is over. So it seems like the book is going to continue. I think we've got at least 2 issues solicited past the end of Shadow War. So I was convinced this book was going to end, but it looks like it's not. So,
I mean, I think that question is a valuable question for pretty much all the DC books after Shadow War and after Dark Crisis. Like. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be the new reset? Is Dark Crisis going to reset the DC universe? It really feels like it's going to, but maybe not. Maybe this is just another one of these, like, we just got to get to here so that we can reboot all the books again, but not, and keep the same number. I don't know.
We'll see.
All right, we're jumping into our independence with Boom Studios. Something is Killing the Children, issue number 22. 21, you said, was absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure 22 will just be as much as the same.
Yeah, it's going to be the same. Yeah, issue 21 was probably better than I could have even anticipated because I knew as a huge fan that I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't think that I just wasn't expecting Tinian to be able to deliver a super satisfying longtime reader and amazing introduction jumping on point for new readers. Okay. You didn't pick up 21, did you?
No, I didn't, but I do. I will. I need to go pick it up.
Ron, I checked today. He still has a few copies left.
Okay. Okay.
It is a perfect place to jump on. It is so good. The tension and the horror aspect that maybe was missing a touch from the last arc when we saw Erica in the past. That's all back. That's all right back at the forefront. So if you felt like that last arc wasn't your favorite and you wanted to go back to how it was at the beginning, that's exactly what we've done.
Okay.
But it's, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, pick of the week. It was amazing. So I'm expecting this to be the same.
Sounds good. All right, we're jumping into Image with Ghost Cage, issue number 2. This book is just balls to the wall crazy. It was my pick of the week for when issue 1 came out. We're dealing with mech, kaiju, Kill la Kill, trigger anime. It's all over the place. The one critique, and this is, I hate that I'm saying this, and I hate that I'm standing on this side of the line with you at this point, but the only thing that can make this book just 10 out of 10.
Some color?
Yeah, I give it colored. And I say that begrudgingly because it's a really good book, and I get what they're trying to do, but this book could use color. It could really use some color. Like
color just helps things pop. It just helps images make sense and have shape and depth.
It's a good book. I hope you read it. I hope you read issue number 1.
I do have issue 1. I've already bought it. It's already here. I just need to read it.
Okay, do it.
This
is a weird book. It's weird. It's very weird, and I think it's right up your alley.
Nice.
All right, after that, we've got Rogue Sun issue number 3. I enjoyed issue number 2. It took about halfway to really hook me. This book is still on a issue by issue basis. If issue 3 does not slap, this may be the final issue for me for Rogue Sun. And it's not really because I don't genuinely like it. I just got a lot going on. and I'll probably just pick up the trade if it. Now, again, if it knocks my socks off, I'll continue to issue 4. I mean, the book is good. The artwork is good. The storyline, I think, is good, but it's just not everything.
It's not on par with a lot of our current pulls.
Exactly. After that, we have Step by Bloody Step from Image. This has been a fantastic book. It's been, the first issue was close to my, I think it was the first issue was my pick of the week. Issue 2 was very close, but there was something else that kind of, overran it. Mm-hmm. So 3, I'm sure will be just as good. This is a wordless series. We've got this girl who has got powers, who is being apparently hunted by another nation, and they are willing to bomb innocents. It's intense. I've really enjoyed it, and looking forward to issue 3. I think if you're looking for something kind of new and kind of just quirky and just out of step with the norm, I think Step by Bloody Step is right up your alley. So I definitely recommend it, and looking forward to issue 3. That's going to do it for New Comic Book Day for April 27th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you reading today? What are you going to read first? And what do you think your pick of the week is going to be for this week? And as always, hit that subscribe button. Ding that bell. Give us a like. And we will see you guys live here on YouTube this Sunday for the live show issue, I believe, 85. We're rolling right along. So make sure to be here Sunday, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time for that live show where we will review all these books. And as always, fam, read more comics. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.